Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. Now, first of all, I want to express my sorrow for all of the people affected by the terrorist attacks in San Bernardino. They say that we Americans have grown numb to these things. Well, I'm not numb. I'm sad and I'm angry. I'm angry at the terrorists who did it and the people who helped them and conspired with them and inspired them. I'm angry at the fact that these people were able to stockpile all kinds of guns and ammunitions and bomb-making materials without getting on law enforcement's radar. This is because of the loopholes in the law that the gun lobby have. And I'm really angry at the assholes who come out after every mass shooting and say that it didn't happen, that it's a false flag. And these people are as bad as the people who do the killing. I'm really angry at the gun lobby, the gun manufacturers and their lackeys and the NRA and all these other groups, because they know that in a nation as awash with guns as we are, we have more guns in this country than people. They know that these things are going to happen. But they think it's a small price to pay for all the money that they rake in. It's all about their bottom line. And I'm angry at the lily-livered politicians who don't stand up to the gun lobby. For a nation that talks so greatly about ourselves, we're just filled with cowards. Even the news coverage of these things is filled with hysteria. We have these so-called experts getting up in front of the camera and describing these acts in ways that are just bullshit. They use words like careful planning, military precision, well-trained. And that's complete bullshit. How much planning does it take to walk into a conference room and spray it with bullets? These attacks were premeditated, but the amount of planning involved was minimal. Even the Paris attacks were amateurish. The bombers couldn't get into the stadium. The video of the restaurant attack shows the terrorists, they just sprayed bullets around. They didn't hit anybody. And the video shows one of the terrorists' gun jammed, and this highly trained person couldn't unjam the gun. And as bad as the attack in the theater was, there were 1,500 people in there, and most of them escaped unharmed. I'm not minimizing the tragedy. I'm saying that high-powered, rapid-fire weapons can do a lot of damage even in the hands of amateurs. And these people were amateurs. ISIS, the whole organization, is amateurish. Their initial success was way overhyped. They were able to take so much territory because the rebel groups that they fought were weak and disorganized. And in Iraq, the army just ran away. As soon as they ran into any real resistance, they were stopped in their tracks. And now they have been beaten back on all fronts. They control about a third of the territory that they controlled a year and a half ago. All they have left in Iraq is Mosul and a couple of small towns. And in Syria, they no longer extend to the Turkish border. They have a much smaller territory there. Yes, they are vicious and cruel. But they are not the implacable, invincible enemy that our overhyped news portrays them to be. Because they're religious fanatics, and like all religious fanatics, the people that are attracted to them are weak-minded, losers, the dregs of society. What they do have going for them is the cowardice, corruption, and stupidity of so many political leaders all over the world. Thanks for listening.